Okay, so these are the rest of my plants. I have cucumber, 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 tomato, tomato, and I planted some basil in each of the cucumber and tomato plants. Here is my, what is this? The Brussels sprouts, which is growing actually very, very slow. I'm very interested to see how this one will come up. Here are the tons and tons of basil that I planted. The little ones over here are lime basil, and the big ones over here are sweet basil. And then over there are my purple basil, which I think they turned more green because I didn't have them in full sun. Like I had them in the window by in the back of my house, which gets like morning sun, but it doesn't get full sun because there's a tree in my back window, so it like shades a lot of this particular basil, and this one gets more sun than that one. But I only planted a few of the purple basil in there, and I put a whole bunch of seeds of these two basils in here because I was trying to get rid of them because they're from last year. Here are my chives, which are growing slowly but surely. Here are the strawberries. If you can see, there's a couple strawberry plants actually growing in there. I didn't really expect anything to come up out of that. That's the one that I bought from Big Lots, and it was just a pot with some peat moss and strawberry seeds, and all I did was I just put them right in the dirt and watered them and been watering them, and you know, I'm just waiting to see what happens. And if I can get some strawberry plants to grow out of that, that'll be awesome, and in a couple years I'll have strawberries actually flowering off of them. Over here are my red okras. This one is big red okra. It's kind of like, you know, wilting off to the side. I don't think it was getting a lot of sun because I had it in the window in my kitchen, and that particular space that it was in, it was getting way less sun than the rest of the plants. This is the second one, which I thought I killed, but it's actually I wouldn't say thriving, but it's definitely hanging on. This is the other okra, the dwarf okra, which is growing a lot better, and it's, you know, it's getting its true leaves. It has 2 true leaves so far, whereas this one only has 1 small one, but this one has a big one and a small one growing out. The tomato plants, I had to cut off a couple. As you can see, like I have some suckers right here, which let me pick that off right now. There's a sucker, get rid of that. There's another sucker here, get rid of that. You know, those you don't want growing on your tomato plants because they'll cause like extra stuff that you don't really want, like extra nutrients to be taken away from the plant in the place that you need it to be. So I'm just gonna pick off the suckers where I see them. This particular one, like you can see, the roots are growing in, and those are basil down at the bottom. The roots are growing in like crazy around this particular one, and I'm really interested to see how that does. I'm gonna have to definitely put more dirt in this, probably up to here, soon as these basils grow up a little bit more, and hopefully they all grow well in this pot. And I'm definitely going to take that one out of this pot, and I'm definitely going to separate these 3 and put them into I don't know if I'm going to put them into their own separate pots or just take them out and get rid of them and just kill them. I don't want to kill them, maybe not. I might put them in bigger pots and like give them to other people, and so they can have their own. Alright, my cucumber plants, I don't know if I put an update, but they are all flowering. There's a good example of a male flower right there, and then the female with the little fruit on the base. They're all flowering just all over the place. Yeah, and the flowers are really pretty too. And that one's flowering like crazy. This one right here, which looks all wilty, which is because it's kind of dry, I need to water it. It got rained on, but oh my god, look. I have a cucumber growing on that one. There's all the, you know, other little flowers. I'm gonna water this like right now, but I just have it sprawled out on the ground. I need to stake it so it'll grow up instead of out. And then this one over here, the leaves are all wilty too because it's dry. But look, another freaking cucumber, and they're growing like really fast. I wasn't expecting to have cucumbers growing on here this fast. But yeah, I'm gonna water it now, and Yeah, that's my plants. And then over here I have my wheatgrass, or no, not wheatgrass, lemongrass. This is my lemongrass growing right here, and I'm actually gonna put some more seeds in it because the other day I was doing a video, I was recording, and then I dropped the entire thing, which spilled out, and I was able to save the ones that are growing, so they look good. But yeah, these are my plants that I have right now. I'm really excited, mostly about the cucumbers. And then over here I have, those are my green onions, which there's a spider living in there. I don't want to get close because there's spider webs all over the place. I'm gonna zoom in. Zoom. There we go. Those are my green onions. I have 3 different varieties of heirloom green onions. One of them is a red, one of them is a white Japanese, and one of them is regular bunching onions. Yeah, and they're growing slowly but surely. I've had them outside, which is why there's a spider living in there. And you might be able to see it. It's on this corner right here, which is freaking me out. It's freaking me out, son. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.